All right, y'all, what up? Your boy Brick Street Sprite in the building, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Brick Street Hooligans, Brick Street Media, Hooli Vision. And man, I'm back in my old spot, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit anyway, like at least for the time being. And man, I just wanted to quickly, I was thinking about, or I was online looking at scrolling through some things, and I saw that Hitman Holla, Geechi Gotti, and Swamp have all been kind of going at it. You know what I'm saying? As of I think yesterday, and I was just here, sitting here rolling up, thinking about it, and I'm like, man, we haven't seen Hitman Holla in a minute. The culture, the game and the culture is better when he's he's always a part of it, but it's better when he's involved. You get what I'm saying? I think that, and for everybody, first of all, Geechi Gotti, Hitman Holla would be a fire matchup. I don't care if it's now or with the big stages. Because, look, everyone's saying Hitman Holla would be shitty in a small room. No, just don't do him. Make sure that he has some sort of like a Born Legacy-ish crowd. Some sort of a crowd. You know what I'm saying? Some sort of a fucking crowd. Give him a crowd. Just don't do him like Tay Roc and Verb or Tay Roc and Mook with no fucking crowd at all. Just don't do him like that. Long as he has a crowd to respond in the playoff, he'll be just fine against Geechi. Even this era. People saying he needs to wait, which he's been doing, but really, I don't think he's afraid to come back during this era. He's just always been smart as far as sitting back and creating the fucking, creating the anticipation and making the fucking fans be anticipating you coming back. Let me fix my lighting a little bit, man. But there's something to be said about people that are smart enough to sit out. Like, I've always wanted Danny to do this. Daylight was saying K-Shine needed to do this, even though I don't agree. K-Shine and Danny need to battle anyway. K-Shine and Daylight. Daylight was saying K-Shine needed to do this, like sit out and not. Man, hell no. Dog, I don't agree that K-Shine needed to sit out to battle Daylight, but I do agree with people there's something to be said about people that are smart enough to sit out and garner enough anticipation and enough like fans will start to miss you, you know what I'm saying? And they want you back. You know what I mean? If they're not seeing you, if you're one of the fan favorites, you know what I mean? Someone that people love. So I think Hitman Holla has always been good at doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I think this would be a dope-ass matchup, and it's super intriguing for Hitman Holla. I think that's a big enough name, a big enough superstar to get Hitman Holla to come out of from wherever he's been at. Because I know he's taken care of. He's one of the most highest viewed battlers. He's been on Wild 'N Out, but there is no Wild 'N Out right now because of what happened with Viacom and Nick. So I think Conceited and Hitman Holla are kind of thinking about coming back to battling. I said the thing about Conceited before, and Conceited's tripping saying that Rum Nitty is the only person that could see him. As far as punchers, I think there's a bunch of punchers he'd have to go through. You know what I'm saying? Because really, there's people that people don't even talk about that much as far as punchers. Charlie Clips is one of the best punchers. Let's keep it a buck, man. His whole style is like a lot of punching. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Big K, bro, obviously Rum Nitty, Av, like, dog, there's mad punchers. B Magic in his prime. I know B Magic I don't put him up there no more. I don't think Conceited would have to, unless he got back in his bag. I don't think Conceited would have to see him. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's a shell of himself. If he gets it back, then maybe. But there's always been fire punchers in this shit, man. But I just think Hitman Holla, Geechi Gotti would be a dope battle. That's a dope matchup. That would be, I think Hitman Holla would be just fine as long as he has some sort of a crowd. I don't think the Swamp matchup is as intriguing as the Geechi Gotti matchup. Swamp is dope, but he hasn't done enough yet. Geechi has. That's enough of a superstar to get Hitman Holla to come out and pay that big, for URL to pay that big bag for that matchup. Dog, I think Geechi Gotti Hitman Holla would be fire even in a small room, long as they had like the Born Legacy crowd, some sort of a crowd. Give him a big enough crowd to play off. It don't gotta be massive, 5,000, 10,000. Give him 20, 30 people to give some sort of a reaction, because his performance is so dope, man. So that's my thoughts on that shit, man. I don't think Swamp would be as good of a battle. It would be still, he's still fire. It'd be a fire battle, but Hitman Holla is somebody that should be involved with the culture. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. He always is involved, but I'm saying it's better when he's involved and actively battling. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the culture's biggest stars, man. Straight up. If not the biggest. But like I said, Conceited, all these dudes who Hitman Holla and Conceited particularly, who were doing the wilding out thing and felt like they didn't need battle rap at least. Now, they sitting there like, we ain't been doing much lately. Wilding out ain't popping. I know Conceited been getting the itch to come back, because it's been even longer for him. So, but he would need several tune-up battles before he could even face a Rum Nitty or somebody like that. Fonz even, bro. He would have to see Fonz. Like, there's mad dope punchers, bro, that people don't even bring up. You know what I'm saying? Daylight is a fire puncher. He's just not. Danny, JC, they're all fire punchers. They're just not categorized as punchers because they do way more. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I also watched the rest of the not Born Legacy, Volume 7 battles. I watched what was it, man? Roc and Verb, which was the wackest battle out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? Roc won easily, you know what I'm saying? But what happened to Verb, man? Somebody tell me what's up with Verb. And they be playing Roc with no crowd. That's bullshit for them to have no crowd with Roc. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some sort of a sabotage. Motherfuckers be scared to battle him or something. You know what I'm saying? With a crowd. Like, Verb must have been a little shook or something. But I am looking forward to seeing Verb talk to a female, though. Because he has his show on Instagram and all these back and forths on how he feels about the female gender. And I bet you he has some crazy shit in store for his battle with the Kings and Queens shit. You know what I'm saying? So that should be fire. But what was it, man? That battle, I had Tay Roc winning, easy. I had, what was the other battles, man? Danny went off. I didn't like how Sue Surf, I said it in my other blog, like kind of downplayed his performance against Arsonal. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, don't do that. Talking about if you win the first round that well, that it just carries over and seems like you won. Nah, he snapped on Arsonal, bro. Snapped on him. You know what I'm saying? Telling him that he's all aggression because of his lack of substance and all that. Man, bro, man. Shit was fucking nuts. I did twerk in Jay the Nightwing, right? Yeah. I did Roc. Nah. Yeah, that just doesn't have a lot of bars to highlight or anything. There wasn't a lot of highlights from that Verb Roc battle. Roc performed pretty well, but he needs a crowd just like Hitman Holla. Some sort of a crowd. Stop playing him. I like to see people beat him or I like to see these battlers at their strengths. You know what I'm saying? Like at full strength. So, come on, man. But what was the other battle that I didn't review from the Volume 7 card? You know what I'm saying? There was Danny, Arsonal, Tay Roc, Verb. I can't even remember all the fucking battles right now, man. But I'm sure I'm missing. I did the twerk, Jay the Nightwing joint. I did Chilla, K-Shine yesterday on that blog, or this morning on that blog. What's the one I'm missing, man? I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, they didn't do the Shotgun Suge battle, which I do think Suge was kind of ducking. Oh, Av and DNA. I got DNA winning that battle. I said what I said about DNA yesterday, or this morning in that blog that I posted. DNA deserves a lot more credit than he's getting for the evolution of DNA after as many battles as he's been in, and to have the ability and wherewithal to continue to evolve is nuts. He deserves flowers. He deserves all of it. You know what I'm saying? He deserves all the respect. He's a beast. I think he 2-1 the Av. You know what I mean? Maybe Gentleman's 30. Av was alright. He tried to do something a little different than just punching, but he got outshined by DNA. That you know what I mean? DNA is just on another level right now. But anyway, man, let me know what y'all think, man, about the Hitman Holla Geechi Gotti matchup. All of that. You think it'd be fired? You think that Hitman Holla should have to wait or should wait until the big stages return and the main stage returns and the big crowds to battle? I think he'd be dope regardless, as long as he has a crowd. You know what I'm saying? Some sort of a crowd. Just don't do him like Roc and Verb, or like Roc and Light, or Roc and Mook, how you've been doing Roc every battle. So I think that still be a fire matchup. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Brick Street Sprite, Brick Street Hooligans, Brick Street Media, Hoolie Vision. Like, subscribe, comment, man. I'm finna finish smoking this L. Kick back. Chill, man. Maybe watch some college basketball, man. Go blue. Even though I don't, they got games postponed because of the new coronavirus. But my Michigan Wolverines are like 13-1, 12-1 right now. Let's go, baby. Juwan Howard, second year. He would have made the tournament last year. Let's go. Just wanted to throw that in there, baby. Let's go. I'm out of here. 100.